Hello everyone, and welcome to part 3 of the Amatsu no Kuni card reveal showcase for Purple. I am Nintendo, and with me as always is XprtHunter. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
What's good, bro?
I'm good, dude. Had fun last night on stream, hit champion, been enjoying Growth Purple, and we're gonna go over some of the cards for it today. And then we're gonna finish up with Black tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be working on some deck showcases. So there's a bunch of decks that some people are using now, so I'll go over some of those decks, which most likely in future could be modified. So, without further ado, let's get into some of these purple cards. So, we're going to start things off with the 1-cost purple Bone Divination. Give a friendly unit a maximum growth, at maximum growth to death, gain plus 2 MP.
Really good card, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I've been using it lately, and just being able to get that MP back off your big growth units is pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people won't see this as completely busted as Evil Eye.
Oh no. No, this card, this card would be busted if it didn't have the stipulation of being at max growth.
Yeah, I would 100% agree. If it wasn't a maximum growth unit, if it was just like, if it said just on a growth unit, like, I would be perfectly fine with that still, but, like, maximum growth is where your, stipulation is. So...
Yeah, they didn't want to break purple, so they were like, maximum growth.
Maximum growth.
Maximum
growth. But otherwise, this is, I think it's a solid card, you drop it on, if you can get 2 onto 1 unit, growth unit's gonna die, hey, 4 MP, alright, cool, we can do shit. So...
Yeah.
It's good, I like it.
Especially you're playing like against black and then cast a destroy, or you're playing against red. Yeah,
you got some tech options there, which is good.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Next is Sown in Sand, 2 costs. If friendly units have leveled up 5 or more times, negate an action card with an MP cost of 4 or less. Your thoughts on this one is pretty obvious, I think.
Yeah, this card is garbage. It just takes too long to get ready. Like, by the time you have five levels, like there's probably been already a situation where like you could have negated something, and you couldn't, right?
If it was 3 levels,
it'd be good. But being at 5, it could be a little annoying to draw into it, because you don't want to draw into this card in your opening hand. You really don't.
No. I know the hands we want with the purple deck we've been playing. I know what I want in my hand. This is definitely something I don't want to see. Hell no.
I mean, like, I'd rather use Maverick's Memories or Unforeseen Intervention over this card.
Yeah, that was that game with Maverick Memories that literally helped me out. Oh man, I had a fun match against a Jill, which I clutched, came back, avoided death 3 times, and won, which was great.
That was nice, dude.
It was good.
I'm surprised you won that.
I was actually surprised too. I had the game-ending strategy like in my head. I knew what was needed to be done. It's like, as long as it stayed that way, I think I won. So it was all good. Alright, moving on. So next up is Dragon's Right Eye, 2 cost. Return an enemy unit with 3 or less HP to their deck. I like that, but I know for a fact we're not really playing this card.
It's just right now the list is kind of like a tight fit, and I just don't see where I can fit this card in. Like, it has a good effect, right?
It has a good effect. Maybe not with the growth, but maybe we can do it with the Ascension deck we were discussing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
We could try that, yeah.
It's not a bad card. It's definitely not a bad card.
Nah, man.
Being able to bounce.
Yeah, bouncing for 2 is always nice.
And it doesn't matter what the MP cost of the unit is, as long as their HP is 3 or less.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I can see this card doing work. We gotta find a deck for it,
Yeah, we gotta find this guy a deck. But yeah, I definitely want to try to get this working purple deck. All right, moving on.
I mean, it can work in the growth deck.
It's hard right now.
You gotta find a spot for it.
Yeah,
it's hard.
It's hard. Alright. War God's Perception, 2 cost. Inflict halt on enemy unit with an MP cost of 5 or less for 5 seconds. That unit gains, it cannot block enemy attacks for 5 seconds. Solid card. Like, we all saw this before. I like it.
Yeah. Just being able to hit your opponent for face
Yeah, it's
by
good.
by halting their unit, it's pretty good.
I think I did some combos when I had this before with the growth deck we were tearing up before. Like I would do the purple quick attack, and then they did an action. I was like, all right, cool. War God's Perception, bam, face.
Yeah, very nice. And then if you pair it with Kenshin, Kenshin gets his effect off. So
Yes, very nice stuff there. So like I like this card. Definitely want to try again another build and try to see if we can I can do some more work with it.
it's a good utility card.
Very good utility card. Alright, and here's the card I was talking about before. One-Eyed Dragon's Value. I love this card. Give Crush, 2 cost, epic. Give Crush, effective for 1 attack to a friendly unit with growth. That unit performs an instant attack. Love this card.
It's insane.
Good, you know, you're giving your growth units that option to instant attack. Like, you can use it to close out games, especially on Dante, if you max him out with combo. Just give him that if they're trying to set up a board, but you know you can win, like instant.
Yeah, this card's just good.
It's overall just a really good card for us.
Having instant attack is always nice.
Gotta love it.
It's like one of those clutch cards that it always comes in handy at the last moment, or like you never know when you know.
Nah, that's true. You don't really know it, but like the crush part is also really good if they've got a big, strong unit, and you know your unit's gonna die. But if you can guarantee extra damage so that they trade, that's kind of worth the trade, I guess.
Also, if your opponent has an empty board, right, and then you have this card, just finish them off. It's nice.
Good ways to close out stuff. All right, Diplomacy of Love, 3 cost, legendary. If your hero is purple, they give -1 attack and slow to all enemy units for 20 seconds. I think this is a solid card. Like, I like it. It's good because it buys you time. That slow for 20 seconds will come in handy.
Yeah, I don't have this card, so I haven't got to try it out. Someone used it against me. They were playing Rezo, and it was kind of scary because that slow lasts for 20 seconds, and that means they can keep, like, if they have an Ibuki or something that has flight, and it's just poking at you, and you can't do nothing. You're just there.
Yeah.
Just watch. Yeah,
So,
this card can be pretty nasty. I think Rezo is like the deck that would utilize it the most, though.
Rezo definitely, and the thing is, you can't really escape this for 20 seconds. If you send over a unit, that ascended unit becomes slow and loses 1 attack. Because it's on the hero. It's not a normal action. It's on the hero, so it's always prevalent. So you have to just sort of grit your teeth and deal with 20 seconds until it's over.
And even if you use it outside of Rezo, it's still good.
Even outside, I think it's still good.
Because if I'm right, slow enemies can't counter.
Yeah, slow. So your opponent halves the attack gauge speed, but I'm pretty sure they...
Can they counter?
Doesn't say they can't counter. But the description for slow is that it just halves the attack gauge speed. It doesn't really say that they can't counter.
It's because when I play against what's that Dante hero art?
Quicksilver.
Yeah, like when they hit your units, they don't counter.
I mean, it's in the description of his hero art, I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
But we'll have to double check that. But I'm pretty sure they should be able to count. They shouldn't be able to counter. But either way, just, you know, slow for 20 seconds. Comes in handy. Plus, you know, -1 attack.
Pretty solid.
Solid card there. Next up is Tau Master's Prophecy, 4 cost purple. Deal 4 damage to an enemy unit. Your hero gains life equal to the damage dealt. When added to your hand or X pocket, if there is a unit card in your X pocket, give self -2 MP. So, if you have a unit in your X pocket and you draw into this card, that unit loses is a -2 MP, which is nice. It's not. I mean, the cost of it is kind of annoying to just, you know, gain 4 life, 4 damage. The cost is annoying. It's expensive, but overall, like I like what the majority of it pretty much does.
But you have to have a unit in your EX pocket, right, to get the full value.
To get the full value, you need a unit in your X pocket, which is why, like, you know, the Spirit deck was playtesting out when Kyle sent that to me. This card was good because when you did if I did the spirit thing and I got the thing to bring all the spirits back to the hand, and then I drew into this, bang.
I mean, this card also works with Waka. Like, if you notice the Waka's in the card art, but like if you have Waka on the field, you play this, he goes back to your EX pocket.
Yeah, he does actually.
So he'll get that -2 MP, and then he'll become a 1-cost unit.
But the minute you play him, like he'll get this 2 MP back when he goes back to your hand after another action.
Yeah, but like it's like a little loop.
It's
like
a little loop, yeah. It's a little loop. I like the loop. Like, you know, get him down to 1 cost. A 1-cost legendary unit.
Yeah.
Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Next is Stolen Hope. 4-cost epic. Give -2 attack to all enemy units, effective for 1 attack. I wish this was a 3-cost, because I probably would play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think -2 attack just for 1 attack is kind of expensive for 4, right?
Yeah. A little expensive. Not to mention that, I mean, we're playing pretty much expensive decks now. Like, we're waiting for a lot of mana gainage. I don't think I really want to do this.
I think they're afraid of giving it a permanent -2, right? They don't want to give cards permanent attack reduction, but I think it would be really good, because then like, I hate aggro decks, and like, let's say they play a Valstrax and they're trying to buff it, like let's say this card was a 2-cost, like, you could just, you're buffing it? I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think they should do some proper, like, permanent -2, because Jury's the only one that doesn't. She is a permanent negate, and I think there's some other card that does it as well. That's a permanent negate, and that's it.
Yeah, like if I'm paying 4 to reduce attack by 2, like, at least make it permanent, because I'm paying 4.
Yeah, I would.
That's a lot of mana, dude.
It's a lot, and yeah, I think if it was a permanent -2 to all enemy units, I probably would play it, because I'm guaranteeing that they lose a proper like 2 attack, and that's probably most likely enough to like ensure victory or, you know, over a unit and all that.
Yeah. It's just that being 4 costs is just, like, even if it wasn't permanent, if it was a little cheaper, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that.
But maybe 3. Like, if it was at least 3.
At least 3 would be nice. Alright, that's all the action, guys. So let's move over to the unit section, and this is where we're starting to shine with this purple stuff now. So, to start off with the units, we have Blue Imp, Spirit, 3-cost, 2/4. Upon death, a death is give a spirit in your deck -1 MP and add it to your X pocket. MP cost cannot drop below 1. I love this spirit card. It's like the best utility of the spirits. We just need more spirit support.
Probably the best spirit.
It's probably one of the best ones. Like, out of all the spirits, like, I would put him as like the top tier for the spirits. Crimson Helm is another good one. And I don't think Green's got the random seal, but like, that's kind of annoying. But then the rest is all kind of black style. But yeah.
Yeah, just being able to cycle your spirits back into your EX pocket with this card is pretty nice.
Yeah, so love it. But yeah, we need more spirit support. Gungho. Next expansion, more spirits. Need to see them. Next we have is Madame Thorne, 3 tribe human 2/5. When played, you add 1 action card from your MP with an MP cost of 1 MP or less from your deck to your X pocket. That sounded so weird. So you basically just add a card that's 1 MP. Can't add anything less because there's no 0-cost action cards.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's. I don't know why.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's just it doesn't offer anything else but like pulling a card from your deck, right?
Yeah, it's like it technically was like Rose. Every time you resonate, she brought an action card to your X pocket. But Rose is any action card. Madame Thorne needs 1.
Like this card, like I can see Rakoha using this card.
Yep. They run a shit ton of 1s.
They run a lot. Yeah. They run a lot of 1-cost actions. So this card could see playing Rakoha, but other than that, I don't see it being played in any other deck.
With the way cards are now, do you think Rakoha could actually come back? There's a lot of different 1-cost actions now, I think.
Rakoha never went away, bro.
It never went away, I know.
It's stop playing it right now. People started. I mean, it had a little resurgence last season.
A little. Might see it again. I gotta go be ready for that. Okay, that's fine.
And if I was to play Koha, like I would play this card.
Yeah. Alright, next is Mika, 3-cost human 2/5. When an enemy unit dies, draw 1 card and put it in your X pocket. Yeah, that's for Koha.
I mean, same thing. Like having a unit that just draws you a card. This one just draws you any card though, so it's a little better.
Yeah, any card can go to the X pocket.
It just depends on what unit. I mean, what deck do you want to put this in? You know.
True. Definitely haven't seen played yet, but wait till the meta sort of gets more established, and then we'll be looking at different cards.
You could see play. It just depends on the deck, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't play this in the gold purple deck, but like maybe in like the Ascension deck, maybe.
I'd probably maybe go with the Ascension deck. Use it as Ascension fodder. That'd be nice. Alright. Next, we have one of my favorite Giga cards. Naoe Kanesuga, 3-cost human 2/5. When played, if there's a friendly purple unit with growth and an MP cost of 5 or more on the field, gain nullify damage for 13 seconds. I love this dude. Came in handy so many times.
Yeah, this guy has saved me so many times, especially against the red matchup. Like, he just comes so in handy. Just you drop him, and just like, oh, he's not taking any spread damage.
Nope.
Go for it.
Like, I think I've had some red places throw out Chain of Fist, hits him, don't care.
Yeah.
Chain of Fist.
I'm just like, why are you throwing that out?
There's a chance it's not going to hit the target you want. And it's been good to like deal with like I think I had a game where Amatsu was top lane, and as it got closer, I just dropped him, so I just had invulnerability.
Yeah, he's a good blocker. Like if you have no other options, and there's a big unit, like he can take two. You can take two attack lines, because you'll place him on block. He'll block the attack. He'll hit the unit, and then when when your opponent's attack line hits again, he'll have the immune to damage.
Yeah,
so he can take 2 attacks.
He can take 2 attacks, and that's really good. Like, he's really good for that. But, oh man, I love this dude. Solid card for growth purple. Next up is a Katakura Koduro, a 3-cost human 2/5. When played, he gives shield to a random friendly unit with growth and an MP cost of 5 or more. Again, another solid unit for growth. These are the guys you run for purple growth, because you combo them with your growth unit in the middle. Hey, you got some good shit going here.
Yeah, just being able to give shield to your big growths is always nice, especially against red.
Especially against red. Ooh, you need them shields. Plus the artwork is sick. That looks cool.
Since you haven't watched the anime or like played any of the Sengoku games, this guy's Masamune's right-hand man.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I gotta start watching his anime. I gotta start watching his anime. I know apparently he told me what happens in the first like episode, and I gotta watch it.
Well, I didn't tell you. I only tell you that they get down. That's it. I didn't tell you what happens.
Alright, is it on Crunchyroll? Yusigi Kenshin, 3-cost human 1/7, solo card. While on the field, give all other friendly units +1 attack damage. After dealing damage to an enemy hero, inflicts a random enemy unit with hold for 5 seconds. This dude came clutch for me in a game because I gave him flight and agility with Devil Trigger, and he literally just carried me the game at the very end.
Yeah, I've done that before. If you have no other option, like they only have that one unit, they have no MP, and you're just like, fuck it.
Fuck it, look, because I'm gonna halt it every time, and like, you know, he's the 5 seconds. Agility is 5 seconds on the field or something like that.
I think so.
So you can guarantee like their unit will, if they got one unit in the field, you can guarantee that he's always gonna keep getting stunned. Dude, this guy's fun.
If you buff him too, like if you buff his attack and he has that agility on him, oh my god, he becomes an instant threat.
Oh
and
yeah,
he's also halting. So
yeah, he's a really good solid 3-cost card for purple. I just wish I pulled the secret. I really want the secret for this guy.
I had one game where I was playing against red and they had a full board, and I had nothing else. I was like, dang, what am I gonna do? I only had Kenshin, right? So I threw double trigger on him, and then they responded, and then I buffed him with the 1-cost action from Inner Demons.
Yep.
And he just kept halting everything, and he was just poking them. And he couldn't do anything. He had 3 units, but they could never attack because he kept halting everyone.
Oh.
And it got to the point where he was like, "Oh man, what am I going to do?" He ascended in the middle lane to try to kill Kenshin, but it was too late.
Nice. Yeah, this is a good card, guys. I definitely recommend running multiples of him because you need it for the deck. All right, God's Gift Waka, 3-cost human 1/6. This unit attack cannot be blocked. While on the field, give this unit takes 1 damage every 5 seconds to the unit in front. When you resonate, he goes back to your X pocket. Like this is an infinite loop as long as you can resonate. But yeah, this is a really cool card.
Yeah, this is an interesting card. I see it being pretty good, and any purple deck that needs like the utility and runs a lot of actions, right?
Yep. Plus, you know, giving the burn damage, because this has become a thing now after Rathian had it, like just burn damage, is kind of cool. Like, it definitely comes in handy. So, definitely a worthwhile card to get. I actually pulled this card yesterday. It was my last card out of purple that I needed. I was like, sweet! I pulled the last legendary I needed.
He's an interesting card. He's pretty good, I would say.
Next we have Play Flyer, 4-cost Spirit, 2/7. When a friendly Spirit unit dies, give all enemy units -1 attack effective for 1 attack. Like, he's not... All the Spirits, it's not the one I play. I mean, I think we did try it before, but like...
Yeah, again, like, if it was permanently -1 attack, he'd be better.
Yeah, because you can guarantee that. Because it's every time a friendly spirit dies. So I mean, you can get that consistency of -1 attacking every single time. But if it was like a permanent -1 attack, yo, Playfly would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's on the field. I'm gonna just keep destroying this spirit, and you're gonna keep losing 1 attack.
Yeah, no, he's alright.
He's alright. Next is Bingo. 4-cost human 2/7. When played, a random friendly unit with Explore performs Explore. Jury anybody?
Yeah, this card is jury memes, 100%.
Play Jury, play him. Hey, look, I got her ability, I got her Explore, and I didn't have to attack you. But honestly, like, you know, the purple Explore function, I guess, he helps a lot with it.
Yeah, but purple just needs more explorers. Like they need more explore units.
They need more explore units. He helps a lot because they just explore.
He helps, but the problem with purple is like they only have the reduce attack as an explorer. They don't have anything else.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Except for Jerry. Jerry's the only thing that can get out of hand with purple explore.
Yeah, because she's got like a nice freaking OP buff card, which is really awesome. But I haven't really seen anyone try to go for this yet, so I'm surprised. I guess they don't want to try it yet, or they just haven't been able to get it working properly. So I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see how things go. In future with you, Bingo. Alright, next we have Yamanaka Shinka Suke, 4-cost human 4/3, growth is 4. At level 2, if 3 or less damage would be dealt to this unit, it becomes 1 instead, so level 2 gains Besieged. At level 3, she gives all enemy units -2 attack effective for 1 attack. Again, if it was permanent, I think we'd be running this card.
I mean, even if it's not permanent, the real problem with this card is that he's a growth 4.
That's the other issue, yeah. He or she is a growth 4.
Because it makes it harder to level him up, right? You gotta play. If you only have like 3-cost units in your hand, you gotta drop him and then drop 2 3s. Like, or you gotta play him, you gotta drop a unit, then you gotta use chill.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, I think the growth cost is what kind of hurts it.
Because otherwise, it'd be like Uro, right?
Yeah, I would
Well,
say
not,
so.
not exactly like a girl, not exactly like a girl, but like because of the damage is more than 3, then he'll take the damage. But like it's less than 3, he
No,
only
if
takes
it's
1.
yes, if it's less than 3, then it's always going to be 1. Plus, the HP of this card is not the greatest. Now that I really look at it,
Yeah,
the HP kind
that's
of
what-
hurts it.
Yeah, it's the HP combined with the growth cost that hurts this card.
If those were changed to, I would say growth 3 and give her, I don't know, another.
No. If the growth level was 3, then the HP wouldn't matter.
The HP wouldn't matter. Okay.
Because then he'd only be taking 1 damage right away, right?
True.
The
As long
problem
as
with this card is the problem with this card is just the growth 4.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's a pretty cool tech option. You know, just that level 3 was nice, but we'll have to just see how things go. There are obviously better choices. Alright, next is Igime, 4-cost 3/2 Spirit. When death, give a random friendly purple unit flight and shield.
This card's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's better off being in a purple deck. But you know, purple spirits kind of just don't have anything at all. Like
Or even just a spirit deck, like a dual color spirit. Like you would run this and blue M. For sure. Like,
not
those are-
really, because it's targeting only purple units. If it didn't say friendly purple, I would definitely be running it.
You're right. It's only purple. Oh man. Why did I have to say only purple?
I know, that's the issue, because it says friendly purple.
Oh. If it didn't say friendly purple, this card. I mean, I guess like what they're trying to do is they want you to make a deck, a mono deck with this card and blue imp. Like they don't want you to make a completely mono spirit deck. They want you to like just tech in spirits.
We could try the teching with the Ascension deck. Throw these guys in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because then this dude, when he dies, giving you unit flight and shield, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like the flight and shield aspect of it. So we'll have to just try things
Like,
out.
yeah, like being Ascension fodder, like that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Definitely.
And then with Blue Imp, like when Blue Imp dies, this card would go back to your EX pocket and he'd be a 3-cost.
Yep, that's the idea. Blue Imp can bring it and be 3-cost. It's like, sweet!
So then you'd be able to keep giving your units flight.
Really nice.
Not bad.
Not
Not
bad.
bad.
Alright. Amago Arushi. Harusha? I'm never going to get some of these names right. 4-cost human 2/6. When played, if friendly units have leveled up 5 or more times, return a random enemy unit with 2 or less attack to their deck.
I like this card, but I wouldn't play it in the big growth deck. I would play it like in a growth deck that's more like built towards around the smaller growth.
Yeah, let's
Because
go with
then
that.
you can level. Yeah, because then you can level up those faster.
2
So,
or
like,
less attack. Yeah.
Like Ketchup, Roots, and stuff like that.
Oh, Walrus and all that too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, alright, shit, it's cool. I'm just saying, like, you know, there's another unit that kind of does this better.
I mean, he's a 4-cost card. His stat line's pretty good. He's a 2/6, so he trades with a 2/5.
Does trade with a 2/5. Urian is 1 cost more, but and Urian just. Oh, but no, wait, never mind. No, that's completely different. I guess for growth, yeah, okay.
He's good. Just I wouldn't play him in the big growth deck. I would play him in like a different variant.
Yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, alright. Alright, next is your waifu, Kasuga. 4 human, 1/8, agility combo.
This card's good. It's solid.
A solid card.
Especially when you pair it with Kenshin, because then she's technically a 2/8 when she attacks.
Yeah. She's definitely hitting for 4, which is great because she's combo.
Yeah, like so the way I was thinking of utilizing this card is probably mainly in 4s. Maybe like Tekken Kenshin and then run this card. And then like let's say your board is like Kenshin, Lupo, and then like Kasuga. Like, that's a pretty nasty board.
That is pretty nasty, actually. Well, we'll get to Kenshin soon, because Kenshin was pretty funny.
Yeah, I haven't tried this card. I mean, I tried it in the growth deck, but it wasn't really working.
Nah. It's better off in a different type of deck. The growth sort of has its. The growth deck has kind of found where it needs to be. I think that's where it should. All right.
This card's solid either way.
She's really solid. All right. Next up is
agility combo.
Yeah, I agree on that. All right, my favorite card. One of my absolute favorite cards right now out of purple. Karuda Economy. 5-cost human, 3/7. He's got slow. Growth is 3. Level 2 gains +1/+1 and spillover. Level 3 gains +1/+1 and lose slow. Dude is awesome.
I mean, he costs 5, but the fact that he's only a growth 3, like, you know, it makes him good.
It makes him so good. He's just literally like the guy you want. And then it's like, okay, do this, bang.
Just being able to level up pretty quickly. On top of that, like, he's tanky and he hits hard. Like, I mean, he's a solid card.
Yeah. And you give him, like, the growth card. Haha, you give him more HP. He's a big threat.
Honestly, him having slow is not that bad. Like, because, you want to grow him, right?
Yeah.
And since he has slow, like, that gives you the option of him taking less damage.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not gonna hit your opponent like as quickly as a normal unit would, right? It'll take him a lot longer.
It'll take him a bit longer to hit, so yeah, it gives you time to set up.
Yeah. So by the time like your attack line does hit your opponent, like you're most likely already gonna have them at max growth.
Yeah, that generally happens within the first, like, I don't know, 15 seconds of a game.
Yeah. You can get him max growth pretty easily.
So yeah, he's like one of the best growth cards Purple's got right now. So
especially when Kenshin's on the board, like, this dude just hits even harder.
Yeah, he's definitely the guy to go to, and I definitely would recommend getting 3 of him. All right, and speaking of Keiji, Madaya Keiji, 5 human, a 2/7. When an enemy unit appears in front, deal damage to the enemy hero, equivalent to own attack. Ascended, he gains +2/+3. This guy is awesome.
Yeah, this guy's amazing too.
I had a game where this guy just won me the match because there was a reset on the board after Black did Living Death, and he was there. And they had Geodolt, and every time Geodolt got hit, it summoned a creature in front of Keiji. So he kept taking 2 damage until he lost. It was great.
Yeah, Keiji's pretty good, dude. Especially when you ascend him, like, he becomes a pretty good beat stick. And then people kind of afraid, like, if they're low health, they're kind of afraid to drop a unit in front of them.
Well, it's kind of hard because it happened to me. Like, it happened against me. Like, the dude got him ascended, and then they buffed him with Fade, and it was just like I was already on 10 health, and it's like I can't place a unit in front of him. That was it. So if I place a unit in front, I was fucked. I already had lost so much life that I had no chance of actually winning that at that point.
Yeah, he makes me want to take another look at Ascension Purple.
Yeah, we're going to really re-look into that and double check it again. But overall, this is a really good card. Alright, next up, go to Matabe, a 6-cost human, 3/8. Ascend, gain +1/+2, and return a random enemy unit with an MP cost of 4 or less to the deck. Hey, look, it's Beltway! He's back, but he's in a 6-cost card. The bounce has returned.
I like this card, but see, I feel like they're trying to... They gave us some Ascension. They didn't give us a lot, but they gave us some.
Yeah. I like this dude. Just, you know, he's gaining stats. So he becomes a big threat on the field. He becomes a 4/10 on Ascension, and he gets to bounce a 4 or less to their deck,
which is pretty good. Like, I would say, like, he's pretty solid. Being able to bounce a 4 or less card, like, you can swing the momentum of a game.
Yeah, you can definitely swing it, but like we haven't been able to do it. Haven't done Ascension, like we said. So we gotta get that Ascension deck going, and we gotta really try it. I really want to make this guy work, because I miss the bounces. I miss those bounces.
Really do think, though, his place is in an Ascension deck. Like, I think, like, he'll really fit. I think he'll make the deck a lot more consistent.
Yeah, we'll just have to. Yeah, we'll have to just sort of really get that work. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, definitely an awesome card. there's a shiny version. And finally, the legendary Oshu Lord Date Masumane. A 6-cost human, 110, has shield. Growth is 2. Level 2, gain +1 attack damage. Level 3, gain +1 attack. Level 4, gain combo and spillover. Dude is a beast.
Yeah, this dude is insane. Like, he can take out a whole entire board. Like, it might not seem like much, like when you see his like overall stat line, like, oh, he just gets +1 attack and +1 attack damage. But that combo and spillover, like, it really makes up for it.
Oh, it does. Like, if effectively, you're actually hitting for 3 with combo and spillover. So technically, you're doing 6 damage to the hero, 6 damage to the card in front, and you're doing a spillover of 3. And I had a game where I was going to do a board clear completely because I buffed him with Fade. And his attack was, I think at that point, 5. So my or some shit like that, so or 6, and my spillover was 5. And Red just had to shield the top card because other than that, I literally wiped the entire board. So Date Masumane is freaking really good, guys.
Yeah, he's a dope card. I like him a lot. He's one of my favorite legendaries, I would say. Like, I would say him and Yukimura.
Him and Yukimura are definitely becoming, like, you know, the favorites of legendaries that they've added in the game, which I'm like, yay, this is cool. Very, very nice. And that is it, guys. That is the purple showcase. 3 down, 1 more to go. We have black as our last one. And hopefully we can do all that tomorrow. Then I get to start doing some actual deck showcasing. So, looking forward to that. Overall, I probably should not do this. Overall, your opinions on purple now. Now, in this meta.
I think last season purple wasn't that great, besides maybe Raku.
Yeah.
But now I think purple's coming back. I think purple really has a chance to make an impact on the game.
Yeah, right now basically it's 0. We're kind of just using because 0 has the utility with a buff card and a destruction. I would love to play Morgan, especially if we can ever get that freaking skin. And if you have not seen the skin, play Amaratsu's story, last one, see a special skin. Because then I would
say I would even say Big Rezo has a good place in this meta currently.
Yeah,
I mean, it hasn't settled down yet, but I think purple's looking pretty good.
Purple's looking pretty damn nice, guys. So that is the purple card showcase, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day and all that. Let me know what you guys thought. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.
See you later.